and welcome to something we've all been waiting for, including me, and something that I've been meaning to do for a long time now, and that is Green&Blue Walkthroughs, a Let's Play of Star Ruler 2. I'm Mine, and as you can see, we're finally getting to Let's Play a 4X strategy game, and that's a space building game. It's been a long time since I did one of these. Of course, I'm not counting Starships because it does count, yes, but it's a very light and casual one. Now, this is a very serious one. This is a very serious and very big, like I put in my beta gameplay video. It's a next to unlimited, the 4X, the strategy space empire building game. You can have as many factors as you want. You can customize them all the way you want. You can have as many systems as you want in a galaxy. You can have whatever galaxy you want. You can even have as many galaxies as you want. And you can even and when you're customizing races, you can start with no FTL, or you can start with different FTLs. You can start with warp drives. You can start with slipstream. You can start with subspace drives. You can start with Stargate. You can start with mass drivers. Of course, they're all different names because those are more or less copywritten, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. Now I just finished recording episode 0, which is my episode where I'm just learning. I just seeing how many stars I want on, and what my races will be like, as well as what drive we'll be using. And today we're going to be using the standard FTL drive, the hyperdrive, the lightspeed drive, the warp drive, whatever you choose to call it, but it's moving through space and not actually teleporting or phasing through or getting pushed or anything like that. It's just a nice way that you ride through space. The reason I'm doing that is because I couldn't figure out how to get the slipstream drive working, which is what I wanted to use, but for our first LP, I think I just want to try the standard FTL drive for right now. Alright, let's get moving. Alright, we're finally... Oh, I'm kind of nervous. We're finally getting started with this. Wow, it's been forever. Alright, and here are all the classes. I'll be going over each race, and then I'll be showing everything. So as you can see, this is your race select screen for pre-made races. You can completely customize any of your races to have any of their effects, which I'll show you after we take a look at the individual ones. Because we'll be playing against these guys. We're playing against all of these guys. So first, with the Terrican, which are basically post-humans, because they did that modification and all that. Like the continued domination of man in their captain's log. You can pause the video to see what they're like. Oh, right here. Alright, now we got the Oko. The mother stock wishes us to grow. Oh, actually, let's take a look at this. Okay, they have Empire. The bonus is extended by asteroids. The starting fleet heavy carrier of support. Starting creeds +5 negotiation +1 or ×1 named flagship ×1 named planet. Hyperdrive. Your warp drive to terrestrial. That means they're not official, and this is all their emblems and their colors and their ships. Now in the early access, and by the way, I'm still playing the early access because I'm recording this the night before launch, because they did the release patch March 23rd, and I decided, well, you know what? Instead of recording day 1, I will record day 0, or record day +1, or no, day -1. Because, you know, why not? So you guys get a fresh video on the day 1, instead of me having to rush it. Alright. Okay. You can read this on your own, because there's a lot of reading to do in the... let's read it. I didn't read the Terrican. Actually, let's take a look. They all have their different little bios, don't they? Alright, I guess you guys can read this if you're interested. I'm going to go click glossary. I'm going to just quickly go over it in my head. Okay, they're very religious and they're very plant-like. Now it's time for the Hunan. Oh, and actually they're communist. This is the communist starting benefits. This is their FTL drive, and this is their extra stuff. Alright, so they're okay, so they're communism, they get 500 energy, times 2 dreadnought, plus 1 negotiate, plus 1 investigate, plus 1 cultivation, plus 1 united research center, plus 1 sabotage. I'm saying plus 1, I mean times 1. Fling beacons, which are mass drives. Basically, they push your ship through space like a gigantic cannon. By push, I mean they basically they shoot you out of. They connect you with energies, and then they shoot you in a straight line towards your destination. Alright, and Verdant is their special thing. Ships must be held together by organic sinew, providing control instead of having a bridge. Does not have any form of cities. Okay, that's interesting. Must construct stalks on planets to be able to have pressure. Well, to be able to use pressure. Interesting. Now it's time for the Hunan. But the mainframe's edict. I guess these guys are like Boars. You know, these are your general cyborg people. Their government is Empire, same as the Hurricane. Actually, is it the same as the Hurricane? Yes, it is. Hyperdrive. You can get all the. You can modify all these in the customization, in the customize race thing. But yeah, so they're linked. Mainframe orbitals must be constructed in order to maintain fleet effectiveness. Fleets near mainframes are stronger. Fleets far away from mainframes are weaker. Mainframes can remotely scan anomalies within trade range. Control computer subsystem is available from start. Emergency supply subsystem is available from start. Okay. And then here's our bio. Okay, so they're kind of diplomatic from what I can see. From what I see right there. I mean, even though they say they're an empire, but they're diplomatic. I guess they're a diplomatic empire, I suppose. Alright, now the Finna, I guess these are bird people. The soul of the galaxy. Clearing that. These are my bird people. Okay, the government is Theocracy. They get 25. They get 250 FTL. The starting fleet 2 scout, 1 dreadnought, homeworld defense. Starting cards times 2 callout, plus 1 ancient knowledge, times 2 protect system, times 1 host galactic senate. They got fling beacons. What's the game master drivers? What do you guys use? Oh, you guys use hyperdrives. Leave out. Sufficient Altar buildings must be constructed for your empire to Empire's total population. Altar sacrifice planetary resources. Okay. Flagships must contain shrines for your crew to pray at. Prayer shields your ships from harm. Okay. When insufficient, altars are built for your population. Your planets and fleets become godless, decreasing their strength and resource production. Your planets plus 1 maximum population per planet level. Okay. Yes, which are aliens, as I like to call it, aliens that are really different from everything else. The message must be spread. Alright. I kind of like the Covenant art there a little bit. They got communism. Did we go over communism already? I think we have, yep. Plants are communist? Really? I didn't know. And they're using hyperdrive. I can say that word. Yeah, I can say that word. Evangelical. I think. Evangelical. Basically, they're really into religion and they're really happy about it. Or at least that's what I think that the word means. Can construct Star Temple orbitals. Star Temples automatically send mercenaries to nearby owned and friendly planets, giving various benefits. Cannot construct outpost orbitals. Now we got what we're going to be playing as, or we're just going to be playing as the character, as I like to call floating hit robots, the Mono, the will of the creators. And as you can see, these are just robots. Alright, theocracy, gates, stargates, basically. Yeah, basically stargates. Now these stargates just you have a stargate on one planet, you have a stargate on another planet, and they're connected, and then you use the stargate from one planet to get to the next. And if you don't have a stargate on another planet, then you can't go there at all. Basically, that's how gates work. Mechanoid, the additional population must be constructed with labor instead of growing. Each unit of population provides extra labor, can instantaneously transfer population from planets to colonize, costing FTL energy. Does not require any food or water to live up planets. Cannot use shipyards as dry docks. Interesting. And now the last but not least, the Nili, which are actually kind of like Andorians from Star Trek. To live and die amongst the stars. Alright. Oh, the capitalism, good. Finally get some capitalists in here. Now you can see these. The last two guys are not recommended for beginners. Guys are not that easy to use, I think. Alright, bonus. 400k credits special funds. Starring fleet epic carrier. Starring cards. 1 to 4 times leverage. 2 times attack. Is that supposed to be attack or attach? I guess I'm going to call it attach. Attach rider times 2 gift. They're using slipstream drives, which are basically you repel in space, and it goes to another hole in space, and then you go through a tunnel, and the tunnel is going between is folding space. So what's over here is shorter than what it used to be, and you get the idea. I'm terrible at explaining that drive for whatever reason. Alright, Star Children. Population growth only on giant motherships that have construction capabilities. Motherships can provide population to orbital habitats around planets, letting them use planetary resources. Does not use planet surfaces in any way. Planets cannot construct anything. Resources must be produced in orbit. No pressure capacity is needed. Motherships in orbit of a planet gain the planet's labor income, which are actually similar to a race in Mass Effect, which I forgot their name. I really like those guys, and yeah, I always forget their name. Actually, I want to check something. Okay, yeah, I was saying my mod was installed or not. It's not. Alright. Now let's actually get into our customized races. Actually, let's load up actually, let's look at this. See, when you customize your race, you can customize the name. You can choose your portrait. You can choose your ship set, which is the set that all your ships will look like. You can choose your color, or at least your color of your weapons, but I think it changes the color of your ships as well. I can choose your, and down in this tab, you can choose what kind of government you want. You can choose what kind of hyperdrive you want, and you can choose what kind of people you are. Now today we're going with the floating head robots, as I like to call them, as they're robots that look like floating heads. Oh, where are you? Okay, that's easy. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's back out. There we go. Yes, the floating head robots. Customized race. There we go. Yeah, the floating head robots. As you can see, they're floating head robots basically. And I'm going to be using the Graviron ship set. There's also multiple ship set you can use. I wish there was more, but I guess it'll come in time. And also, there's tons of mods available for the game already. So it's feasible that people will keep making ship sets. And I'm going to have the blue weapon skin. I'm going to have capitalism. Because I'm a capitalist. I'm not one of these. I'm always a capitalist forever. And plus, getting 400k special funds is nothing to laugh at. And also having heavy carrier is nothing that bad either. Even though the communists get dreadnoughts, I'm not going with communists. And I'm going to be using the sublight drive. And I'll be upgrading to the hyperdrive as soon as possible. So yeah. Or should I start the game with hyperdrive? I should have researched this now that I think about it. I'm going to take a look at the wiki real quick. Alright, is there anything about the... Should I make the sublight drive and make it one sublight? We'll see. Actually, I want to say floating head robots. Yes. And then life terrestrial, no difference because I don't like them. I prefer just basic for right now. Alright. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's just have, you know what? I'm not going to, yeah, I'm not going to, nope, I'm going to use Sublight Drive and let them all have their own, let them have their way. If that's what I'm going to do. I want to see how the game works with just Sublight Drive. Do I want to do it, or do I want to be careful? Because it would be unfair because they started the game with their technologies. I don't know. I should have researched this. Or, by research, I should have done this in, when I was doing episode 0. Nah, let's do it. If I have to reset the series, I have to reset the series if I lose terribly. Alright, now you can choose your galaxy. And you can see there's several types of galaxies. All are pretty cool and all are realistic, I think. We're going to be doing a spiral galaxy. Be doing a spiral galaxy with a good number of 999 stars. Because you know why? Because that is my name. I'm there 999. So we shall start our galaxy with 999 stars. Now, as you can see, we can have as many freaking galaxies as we want. Because we can. And we're not doing that because I'm not quite sure how that works. We'll try that another day, or we'll try that in another season. Because I'll be doing multiple seasons of this game. When I have time, I'll be doing seasons of this game most assuredly. And maybe make this a Run MLP series if I don't have time to do Animal series, but we'll see. Alright, and also you can flatten it because the map is actually 3D. It's not as 3D as, let's say, Homeworld, but it is pretty 3D. So we're not going to flatten it because that'd be silly. We won't be seeing how the game works. Alright. Yes, that's not too sublight. Fine. We'll come into an age galaxy. About that. We'll be the slowpokes, and then we'll just dominate everybody once we own everything with our sublight drive. Oh, let's change our color. Oh, we're totally changing to the darkest blue possible. There you go. Oh yes. And we're not having that leaf. We're not having that leaf new. We're having. Not really standing out for me. Actually, this X looks pretty cool. Alright, so we have the floating head robots with the X. You know what? Is it? No, the United States are using X. Let's not copy. Okay, that's the star. Is anybody using the star? No one's using the star. Actually, let me look, zoom in a little bit. No, the snowflake of death. Yes, we'll be using the snowflake of death as our character. All right. I'm gonna save these guys again. Floating head robots. It's just fun to say floating head robots. Earth. Oh, you can have some teams. Okay, that's how teams work. This is in the game relatively recently, if I remember correctly. Alright, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to start this thing, so let's start. In 3, 2, what think about Sublight Drive? Thought about it? Okay, let's start. Let's go. Actually, no, let's customize our colors a little bit more. There we go. Alright, now let's keep going. Alright, double check systems, spacing, fine, all these guys are good. Alright, enough delay. Let's do this. Yes, the mass computer is ready to just dominate everything, because it is the mass computer. Alright. Here we go, we're ready. Okay, let's see where they placed us. I can only be on the outer rim a little bit, but hey, this works. Alright, we could hyperdrive. I guess it's not a bad space. Now that's the that's the galaxy spin. I don't know, but your planets in your solar system do spin. Alright, so welcome to Star Ruler 2. As you can see, it's a pretty big game with our 999 systems and all. And you can have more if you want. I think I have like at least a couple thousand. And maybe millions if you really wanted to. If your PC can handle it, which mine probably can. Alright, so let's start. Okay, let's start with colonizing. We need you colonized. Colonize this. That's our starter home. We don't know why we're over here. you colonized. And we need you colonized. Now, just because we don't have any hyperdrives doesn't mean we can't go between star systems. It just takes a while, but we can't go in between star systems. And I guess if you want it to be even more realistic, you can space the stars even further out instead of having like this. So it would take a long time for your ships to move, but as it is right now, this works just fine. Okay, now let's save before anything else happens. I guess the game crashes or anything like that. Alright. There's my gameplay save up here. Alright, so LP CP. Yes, save. Now let's save it as episode 1 and 2. EP1. There we go. Actually, no, let's save that after that. Let's save that after I'm done. Okay, there we go. And resume, and we have 8 minutes to fool around. Alright, so Star Ruler 2 is very, very complex. And it's system things. You can only grow your systems unless, of course, you're robots, and you don't need to grow your systems with food and water. You actually have to transport water between your homeworlds, and you'll be down in the money for a long time, as I found out in the gameplay video. Alright, let's take a look at our ships, by the way. See, aren't they pretty cool? Aren't they pretty cool? Yes. Oh, yeah, the color does change, because in episode 0, my ships were a lighter blue. That's pretty cool. And see, as you can see, you can see the entire galaxy from this view, as well. So if you're watching a battle, you can see like ships fighting over here, and you can see your nice galaxy in the background, see your empires, stuff like that. And as you can see, the galaxy is not entirely flat, because we didn't flatten it. Instead, it's it has multiple levels, which is pretty cool. Alright, you guys automate your exploring. Or maybe I can automate exploring these guys. I'll keep my heavy carriers on the planet gain orbit. Now you can have your ships go in space and just be there, or you can have them in this ring, which puts them in orbit of the planet. All right. So first, let's make a design. Actually, no. Let's use a design we did in where is it? Let's use a design we made in the gameplay video, and we can't. All right, fine. I'll just make a new design. Now this is the cool feature about Solar 2, you can completely customize your ships. You can make it whatever you like. You can make it however you like. Even though it doesn't show up in game, you only have the ship sets as what they look like, but you can completely customize them in this. In Star Ruler 1, you basically had a circle which you put stuff in. In this, you actually customize how everything plays together, which is pretty cool. Okay, I want it to be, I guess it'd be a flagship. That means it's all by itself, or you can have a lot of things around it. I don't know how big I want it. Alright. We want... Illustration would be nice. There we go. Okay, let's have that be our base. Now let's build don't need that. There we go. Don't need this at all. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the stuff I was looking for. We're not going to... Should we arm this? I think we should. You can see you have 2 different types of engines. High enough to be turning that much. I was thinking, where's my tailed engines? Where are they? I don't see them. Oh, duh, because, well, we don't know how they work yet, so how are we going to, how are we going to, how are we going to know how they work before we know how they work? Is this what I'm trying to get at? And they modify this since less of my play, that's for sure. Oh, I guess keep that right. Add that much ammo and give them a load guns. Okay, rail guns. What do rail guns do? Rapid fire rate. They're not inaccurate game. They go straight, like lasers. I guess it can be inaccurate now that I think about it, but yeah. Okay, just bam, bam. There you go, that should be nice. Yeah, we're not gonna... I guess it is very inaccurate compared to lasers. There we go. I think the real guns are just fine. Alright, now let's call this the EX-1. My standard explorer ships. Been using it forever. Actually, let's put some armor on it just in case. Just some health. And put one right there. There we go. Maybe I don't need all that. I didn't mean to get rid of that. I mean, I kind of did, but kind of also didn't need to. There we go. There you go. That's the EX-1. Just gonna shrink it. Don't need this big. How about 9? Oh, didn't even do that. It's not a dreadnought. Okay, I gotta learn how this works. Did I at least save? I don't think it's saved. Yeah, I didn't save. Oh, that's probably from, yeah. Alright, fine. If you want to be 16, give me 16. Let's make this again. It wasn't too hard. Oh. Bam, and then, oh, we want control, I guess. Put that right there. And we'll make the same thing as last time. No harm, no foul. We'll just go max speed, actually. Iron engines seem pretty nice, actually. I guess, yeah. Chemical rockets, nah, we don't really need that for this. And plus, lower maintenance seems nice. The rise lower thrust. Yeah, iron engines basically just push stuff through space very slowly. Chemical engines do it very fast, but they use up all their fuel kind of instantly. Bam, bam. We'll action control. Supply storage. Only need 1. I guess we could put more if we wanted to, but we're not going to put that more. There we go. And I'll call it EX-1. EX-1. It should be pretty cheap to build. Alright, now let's save. Class exploration. Save. Maybe I should make it bigger than this. Oh, but it's dirt cheap. Yeah, we need to be dirt cheap. Let's go back to the Galaxy tab. Where's my main planet? There's my main planet. Manage planet. Build, build, build. As you can see, this works just like it does in Star Drive. Where is my blood ships? There's my ships. Come on. Oh. We need a... Is this not my main planet? I guess not. Alright, where is my main planet? Oh, did I? Yeah, I think I think I got my ships to dock with the main planet. There we go. EX-1. 4 of them should be nice and dirt cheap, and we got plenty. Actually, just 2. Let's just do 2. There we go. Alright, how have our planets doing? We're not losing. Oh, we're still gaining money. That's nice. Alright, I guess we should set up some trades. Alright, we got food on that. Electronics. Alright, then to trade stuff, you select the planet with left click. Then with right click, you select the other planet and say export water. And same here, export water, and they will do everything automatically. And you export there. We'll put all of our electronics into that. And our research. Alright, we need to figure out how hyperspace drives work. Oh, that's time. We're going to be done in a second. Also, the music in the game is pretty nice. Oh. I shall fix. Alright, let's pause it real quick just in case I don't pause it. Alright, where in Nobility World is FDL Technologies? That seems pretty awesome. Where is any tips? Nope, no tips. Where is the FDL technology? I think I must be overlooking it. I guess you. That's the only thing that makes sense. Oh, said yes. Okay, study. We did something. Well, we'll make the money back in like 5 seconds, so that's fine. Alright, so that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. It means a lot to me. I mean, this episode, like I said, it means a lot to me. It also means a lot to me if you would leave a comment. Tell me if you have any suggestions for this series, like what class I should get next, or any tips on how to play Star Ruler 2 in general. Even if I know tips, leave in comments for people that do not know tip. And I really hope you guys will enjoy this series because I'm having fun just fooling around. I haven't even gotten to play the game yet. I just been fooling around in the tutorial and fooling around in the gameplay video, been fooling around in episode 0, and now we're actually getting to the real action of the game. So hopefully my decision of making making my race be sublight first is not a terrible decision, but we'll see that in a future episode. But until then, thanks for watching, and I guess see you all in a second.